So yeah, I am depressingly trying to either come to terms with or furiously fight against the idea that I might not be able to get the 100% difficulty clear this time around, and I might have to wait 3 to 5 months for the next time to do that. But that will be a different stage. That will be a different stage. But it's fun. This is the shit that I live for in video games. So I'm like I'm having so much fun.
あの娘は君を愛しているのではないかね。
Oh, he said it. He said the L
そ
word.
して君も彼女
He said the L word.
気のせいだろう。私はただ余計なものを整理しただけだ。
わかった。それが君の選択なら、それでいい。
Alistair's like, you're a moron. Whatever.
行くぞ。フィーニスはまたどこかに消えないうちにな。
フィーニスは今、黄昏の本部があるセントポール大聖堂に戻っている。
Be like me in FGO. I have almost all of the supers wanted units and none of the properly built. You don't understand though. Like, I've never played Arc Knights for like just owning units for the sake of owning units. I have favorite units, don't get me wrong. But I like the reason that Arc Knights hooks me as a game is because the game is fun. I tried another gacha, and the gacha had really good designs. There's a lot of really cool like quality of life things about playing it, and it just like the gameplay was nowhere near as fun, and it didn't hook me. This, like, I love puzzle games. And I envision a lot of how games work as puzzles in my head. Like any first player game, like even if there was like some sort of skill mechanic to it, like I view things as puzzles. Like you have to do certain things in order to get past it, right? And that's what I view Arc Knights as. Arc Knights is a puzzle to me. Well, you know, most of pulling units is accidents, right?
フィーニスの手に入れたい何かは大聖堂にあるというのか。
Most of my favorite units, only 2 of my favorite units are considered to be top tier units. The other 2 units, one of them is literally a common rarity, is my favorite unit in the game. And the other unit is super freaking cool, but does not really have a niche. She's kind of she's super cool and she's technically really strong, but doesn't manage to break into the super top tier list. But my favorite unit's a common unit. Literally one of the first units that you get. It's one of those units that you get early on. That you get because, or you get and people tell you to invest in her early because she is very strong for her investment, but you almost dump her immediately as soon as you get something better. But she's getting what's it called? She's getting a an altar. 2 events from now? 2.5 events? 3 events? It doesn't really matter. I shouldn't go look for it right now. 2 to 3 events. She should be getting an altar. And I'm very excited.
ここがロンドン。すごいな。
Oh no, exposition. Oh no, he did it for his family.
彼、ただものでは
Wait, he
ない。
was born like this?
後で彼を私のもとへ呼んでくれないか。
彼をですか。しかしアレスター様の部隊は黄昏だったと記憶しておりますが。
Maybe it was Maybelline.
黄昏は輝かしい経歴を持つエリート中のエリートが配属される特殊な部隊では。
That's always my favorite, like, it's always my favorite thing of like, we're, you know, what are we on? We're like technically like chapter 11 or 12 into the game, right? And this character goes, wow, is that Twilight the best unit with only the special unit with only the best and the best who all have like, brother, we've been at this game for literally like 10 to 12 hours. I think, no, not more, right? Because it's been 2 hours and it's been like, this is going to be the, like, technically the 12th episode of us doing this. So it's been 22 something hours and they're just like, yeah, exposition for Twilight.
経歴など必要ない。黄昏は実力主義だ。
It's so anime though. Like, I'm getting mad for like literally no reason, but like it's just so anime. But seriously, why was he born like that? Like he's just strong? He doesn't have anything cool about it? Like there's nothing that happened to him? He's just, yeah, this is a character that can get shot out of a cannon. Others cannot. That's just how life works, right?
バンヘルシング君だね。唐突だが。
Can you get shot out of a cannon? No? Oh, you're one of those non-cannon get shot out of ers.
わかるかな。
すみません。不勉強なもので。
Oh no, he sounds so nice. This is where all the light died in his eyes because
この場所の本当の役割は
Groot betrayed him and killed his family. Now he hates everything. That's our job, Cardia. That's our job. We must bring love back to his heart.
その裏の顔はイギリスの秘密諜報機関。
Also, our job is to hopefully not get in the way next time. Because we really do get in the way like every single time.
黄昏諜報機関。私はイギリス軍の入隊試験を受けていたはずなのですが。
何？問題はないさ。黄昏もイギリス軍の一部だ。フィーニス軍事技術顧問の直下にある。
God, Finis was in Twilight now?
我らはイギリスの平和と安寧の
How long? When is this? This is like 5 years ago, right?
イギリス軍と何も変わらない。
イギリスの平和と安寧のための剣。
Oh my God, Barry!
ところでヘルシング君。
It's okay.
君はどのような熱意を持って
It's okay. The difference between me doing this like on stream and talking to you while I ask these questions, and me doing this alone and asking my questions into thin air, is that I spend the entire time asking that question, going, "Am I stupid? Did I forget something? Did they say something that I don't remember? Are they alluding to it? Should I be worrying about this later? Should I keep this in the back of my mind?" That's like me reading or writing anything.
では君は本日から
So at least when I see the cat face, I go, okay, I'm just not supposed to know this answer right now. I can move on. It is certainly helpful for someone like me. I love constant theorizing, but I don't like theorizing when my brain goes, "Did you forget this?" You know, like at that point you're just like, oh, am I gonna miss a core part of the story because I just freaking forgot? Surprisingly, narratives can withhold things. Right. I'm just consistently worried I have forgotten something. I am a really bad story watcher in the sense that, like, I watch things like I have never learned to watch things like an adult. Everything I've ever watched, I've always watched like a kid. I know. I tried to work on it, and it fell short. Actually, I wanted to get a Cat Cracker. I actually tried to work on it not too long ago, and I tried to get somebody, and I was trying to contact them, and they never emailed me back. So I have to move on and try it again. So hopefully soon. If I knew how to draw, I'd do it myself. But, you know.
Check.
Old man strength.
なぜ自分はあなたには勝てないのですか。
なぜと言われてもな。君は素直すぎる。
The power of it. Yeah. The power of we dueled as Seiyus and I won.
頭を使うことを忘れている。戦いの幅が広い。
Dueling Seiyus, but their decks are just entirely made of characters they voiced.
そんなことはありません。きっと役に立ってみせます。
その勢いよし。しかし、その堅苦しい話し方はやめてほしいところだね。
God, I have to watch what's it called? I have to watch Kaguya-sama today because I think I'm 2 episodes behind on Kaguya-sama, and I am just so excited to hear Dio's voice actor. God, I always forget his name. Dio's voice actor play Shirogana's father because it's the best freaking casting. I don't think it's Koyatsu.
君も頑固なものだね。
Oh no, it is Koyatsu. The other Koyatsu. You said Koyatsu, and I immediately thought of this guy who's Koyama. Yes, Koyatsu's the voice actor for Shirogane's dad, which is freaking wonderful because his dad's a deadbeat. Koyatsu or Shirogane's dad sucks. He's actually not only does he suck, but he does nothing for Shirogane as a character, but like man, does he just make everything worse on top of which? Is that the Koyatsu typecast? I thought the Koyatsu typecast was him playing really like manly characters or real strong characters in story. Is the typecast actually that he plays just shitty humans? Typecast 2. Okay, well there you go. Honestly, that's the goal of life. If I ever became a voice actor, I would love to do both. That would be my goal, actually. My goal would be to do villains. I've always wanted to have an evil laugh. I think that's hilarious. Evil laughs are so cool. And it actually all started with not anime, but Iori from KOF, who has a very very specific evil laugh that I loved so much even as a kid. As soon as I knew what like an evil laugh meant, I was like, this is the coolest thing in the world. So I've always wanted an evil laugh. I wanted to play villains, and I want to play like completely unendearing shitheads that other characters have to put up with. The alternative is that you end up like Shohayami and you either play like absolutely devious villains, or you play characters who are kind of like villains but not really, and are actually really adorable and sweet.
ファン、ぼーっとするな、死ぬぞ。
Your cat pillows here? Is the pillow shaped like a cat, or is there a cat on the pillow? Or both? Oh, I thought you meant like you Amazoned a cat pillow and it's like, oh, it's here. I should have assumed that it was actually the cat. The occasional rapping role. Was he in Hype Mike or something? Do I not remember this? He was in Hype Mike? Oh, why don't I remember this? Oh, this is pretty cool. Which character was he in Hype Mike? Do you remember? The long-haired doctor? Oh, he was cool as hell. Okay. That character was cool. Honestly, like, Hype Mike was really funny and stupid, but I really liked that there was a concept of RPG battling within the battles themselves. They released a new album this week. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, my exposure to Hype Mike is entirely the anime. So but I thought it was really funny. It was such a fun watch. Like I said, like the concept of battling it with rap, but treating the battles like almost like PvP MMOs or PvP RPG games is hilarious. This can't be Suabe as well, right? Like, he's not this good. Yeah, okay, so I think it's hilarious, but I really didn't know that it was that popular. I was complete, because I think I was just utterly sidetracked. Oh, like blindsided, I should say. I was blindsided by the fact that it was this popular. because I thought it was real hokey at first, and then I kind of bought into the
兵士が
hokiness.
死ぬのは悲劇ではないさ。戦いに赴く者は常に死を覚悟するべきだ。だが一般人が死ぬのは悲劇だ。我々兵士は自らの命を賭して正気を失った獣たちを葬らなければならない。
Who, Koyama? I don't know what maths is.
この窮地でまだ彼らを倒すことを考えているのですか。
一つ約束をしようか、ヘルシング。この場を我々二人が生き
Koyama's
残れ
being very calm for a near-death situation.
プロフェッサーと呼んではいけない。堅苦しい言葉遣いもなしだ。
Maths is British for math.
バンと呼ぶ。
I thought you were referring to like a something I don't
こん
know.
な状況で何を言っているんです。
前にも言っただろう。君とはフランクな関係でいたいのだよ。
He nuke everything?
未来ある有能な
Did Alistair just nuke like the area? What? Seems a little bit complicated to increase the to further the growth of a subordinate, but yeah. Actually, very. I have a funny thing that I have. Like, this was one of those things where it's like I finally learned enough Japanese to know something that other people might not know, and at the same time it was really funny because I have a lot of friends that commentary, and one of my friends is the well-known and incredibly sweet James Chen. He's a very nice guy, and he's been a very kind person to me for a very long time. I love James. James gives great hugs, but one of the things that happened is that he was doing a Japanese tournament for Capcom Pro Tour, and it was very good. I was watching it because I'm not really a big Street Fighter V fan for multiple reasons, but I do think that the game is at a very high level right now, and it's very fun to watch very high level fighting games. And so I was watching it, and there's a player named Keitsu. If you know where this is going, I think maybe you know a decent amount. So Keitsu, so like Keisu, turned into Ketsu really quickly. Because I believe he's just trying to say it fast or something. And if you don't know, Ketsu is a very commonly used word for butt. Like, actually your ass. So you just called him butt, like... just called him butt like 6-7 times. And then he got eliminated from the tournament, so it's like, okay, you don't have to worry about calling him butt. But it was so funny. I was like, wow, I know enough Japanese to know this, and also you need to not say that. Oh my god. By the way, don't let anybody tell you that like you shouldn't like watch or say watch or do something that helps you learn, because I definitely learned this. I only remember Ketsu because there is a there was a person who played with a VTuber, and they were playing. There was an ex-pro, a very, very, very strong Apex player who's a VTuber, and a very strong VTuber who is Japanese. And one is English, and she doesn't speak Japanese. The other one's Japanese, doesn't speak very much English. And then there's this ex-pro. And he would always just like try to convince the person who doesn't speak Japanese to say, okay, like, you know, when you want to compliment somebody, what you do is you say, nice Ketsu.
Yeah.
And therefore, I will never forget that word. That's just how it works. There's funny ways where you don't remember or you don't forget things. Humor 100% helps you remember stuff. Of course it was in Ireland. Of course it was in Ireland. That's where North UK is where all of the vampire things happen. This is a lot of exposition, by the way. Like a lot. I know I'm going through it kind of slow because I'm also talking about something else in the meantime, but like, oh, I did not know that he knew Delhi beforehand, though. That makes it sadder.
なるほど。吸血鬼の中でも強いなら、人間の私には戦い。
Oh, this is probably around the potato famine. Well, I mean, I guess you do that stuff to sort of ground it in some sort of reality, right? Oh no.
そうか。そんなことが。
ああ。吸血鬼一族は言われているような好戦的な種族ではなかった。政府は吸血鬼が人の村落を襲い壊滅させていると触れ回っているが、そんな様子はどこに。
Wow, government making stuff up in order to get their job done? Who would have thought? Who would have thought that? English routine ways of being dicks to, yeah. Nope. Absolutely shocking. Creating a mistake to just force a war? Wow. What a brand new thing that's never happened before.
そうか。わかった。私からフィーニスへと話をしてみるとしよう。
Like that like Alistair's voice is very distinctly showing that like he's going to talk to Finnis about it in the, or he's saying that he's going to talk to Finnis about it in a way that gets Helsing to shut up about it now.
君は報告を文章にまとめてくれ。
Like it does not have the normal like Alistair confidence in it.
本当か？恩に切るぞ、アレスター。
Jimmy.
いいや、今回の戦争には私も疑問を感じていた。君の進言はいいきっかけになったよ。
なら早速報告書をまとめてくれとしよ
This is just basically how like this is how like it always happens though, right? This is how it always happens in your job. What happens in your job is that you work hard and you earnestly work as good as you can and you do the right thing all the time, and then eventually somebody who is has more power than you in the business or in the bureau comes around and says that everything that you've been doing that's good actually sucks and you're doing it the wrong way. And then you stop caring about the said place that you work at.
う。報告書をまとめる必要はないよ。
See?
君の話は聞かせてもらった。
And then yeah, I forgot about that part. I haven't gotten to that part yet in my life, but that's partly because I also found a good job or a job that doesn't do that to me.
でもね、この戦争は続けなければいけない。君の名前は何と言ったかな。
う。はっ、エイブラハム・ヴァン・ヘルシングと申します。
ではヘルシング、君は後ほど戦術会議にてすべての情報を吐き出してもらう。
Not a lot of gentleman thief these days. They make it very hard, you know? They make it very hard nowadays.
できません。
どうしてかな。
彼らに非はありません。この戦争には正当な理由がないかと。
Yeah, it's really funny that like, you know, honestly, probably as a voice actor, it probably isn't a very small shift. This is the stuff where I really wish I knew. I really wish I knew more technicalities about voice acting. I should really ask my friend who does a lot of that voice acting directing. But it's probably not a small switch, but there's that switch with Yuki Kaji's voice where Yuki Kaji has like, you can like turn his voice just slightly and it becomes endearing. Like you turn the knob one way and it becomes really endearing. You turn it the other way, it sounds real evil.
君は面白いことを言うね、ヘルシング。かつてこの地球上で戦争に正当な理由がついたことなんてないよ。
Well,
今回もそうだ。イギリスは戦争の相手が欲しいだけ。欧州各国に自らの軍事力を見せつけ、しかも彼らを不必要に刺激しない相手が必要だったというだけのことさ。
それでは今回の発端になった吸血鬼が村落を襲ったという事件は
村落は確かに襲われたよ。ただし誰にかは君が知らなくてもいいことだ。
まさか。
Oh no, the government did this? If there's two entities in fiction that are never the bad guys, it's first the government and secondarily the church.
ビクトリア女王もすべて納得しているよ。さあ、吸血鬼たち
So whenever that they use the government or the church as the bad guys, you're just so surprised.
言えません。
You know, okay, you know what though? As tropey as evil churches are in JRPGs, you get that like evil holy music. I know that's a contradiction, but I think you know what I'm talking about, right? Like you get like the spooky holy music. That's always awesome. That music always puts the game in a very dark mood. Yeah, exactly, Cagcracker. That's exactly it.
私もそのお言葉には従いかねます。黄昏は確かに目的のためなら手段を選ばない集団ですが、罪のない者たちを殺す蛮族ではありません。私も今回の戦争には反対いたします。
アレスター、これまでの君の功績を考えて、今の発言は聞かない。
Considering your war crime achievements, I'm going to ignore that so that you can go commit war crimes.
たかが一兵士の言葉が対局に影響するはずないじゃないか。
しかし私はこのようなことに加担したくはありません。
なるほどね。拒否したいならそれもいいさ。その結果がどうなるか、その目で見ているといい。
Oops, sorry. I figured this was a good time to charge my mouse. Oh, yeah, no, I had desktop audio muted. You guys don't hear that. Never mind. Forget I said anything. A new invention of war. Is that what we're calling it? This is a lot of lore, by the way. This is a lot. Like, I get it. Oh. What happened to that R? Why is only the R translucent? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. You know? Oops. Hold on. I know this is exposition, but this is like a lot of exposition. This is starting to feel, I think we're either approaching or already beyond longer than ills. But it definitely has that same air where it's like the game was holding back so much information that they just gave you all of the information in story form, so it's even longer.
逃げてくれ。家族に手は出させない。家族にだけは。
God, we've been here the whole time.
Ah.
ドラクロワは欠物だった。彼を失えば、吸血鬼たちは瓦解する。この戦争は。
So look forward to this format and other routes? Wonderful. This I can do without. This I can do without.
彼の妻は私が手にかけた。ただ子供であるドラキュラ
Especially considering, like, half of this could be done, like, you could replace this entire moment with this exact tint and, like, to show that it's like a flashback, and the character portraits which you already have.
君には辛い役目を
Not that that would make this any better, but like,
自分の人生がこんなにも醜いものだと誰が予想できるというんだ。自らの恩人を
it's,
罪のない
I know, like, and don't get me wrong, like, the voice acting is great, but like, I feel like this kind of defeats the purpose of, like, having it this long. If you're going to do like a little block, sure, fine. But like, a whole like hour of this, like, kind of defeats the purpose of playing an Otome game.
もう少し城内を探す必要があるかもしれないな。生き残りよ。子供であるドラキュラを。バン、どうした？動けるか？
もう
気持ちはわかる。だがもし生きているとフィーニスに知られたら。
いい。もういい。なんだこれは。私たちはなんだ。こんなものは戦争でもなんでもない。ただの虐殺だろう。何の罪もない者たちを殺して。
Now young Helsing sounds like Suabe.
殺して。こんなものに守られる国に一体何の意味があるというのだ。
君は
教えてくれ。アレスター。私たちはどうして。どうして。
I mean, you kind of know
こん
why.
なことをしているんだ。
戦いというものは間違いの結果起こるものだ。この世には正しい戦いなど存在しない。我々の役目は間違ってしまった出来事をせめて少しでも少ない被害で、そしてこの国、いやこの世界
Yeah, I know, right?
から間違い続け
Like, I feel like this scene really needed that sort of CG. Like, I can imagine a CG of like Alistar, like maybe looking away and like having Helsing like just crying over Dracula's body, just like completely breaking his own psyche at the situation.
行こう。我々の役目は終わった。
The most excellent order. Most excellent order sounds like an award that you get in elementary school. Oh, the Alistair's family died too.
必ず
Can't call him a boy. It's been like 10 freaking years. Or 5 years. Or however long it's been. Been longer than a year. Call him a gremlin, sure. It's been 2 years? Since this event? We done?
どうしたバン何か考え
The Vampire War ended 2 years prior to the game. Gotcha. Okay.
昔のことを思い出して
る思い出に浸る気持ちもわかる今は目の前のことに集中する
We're past the lore wall, folks.
あの時と同
This
じ
is great. We're free for now. You know what that means, actually, is okay, hold on. Let me get past this like car sounds.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to use the restroom really quick and stand up because I was pretty much working up until this very like that's why I was kind of late, as I pretty much worked up until now.
なる確かに状況は
As soon as we get past this car bit,
だが今回
so you guys don't listen to a freaking car the entire time, then
あの時私たちは運命に流されて戦う
we'll take a quick break.
けれど今は違う
Very quick, like 2 minutes. Everybody gets like a quick refill.
過去と決別するために戦うそう
Do stretches on screen? Absolutely not. I can hear the loop. Fading out. Okay, it is fading out. Really funny. They don't use that effect very often. Okay, this is a way better track. Give me like. All right, sorry. Oh, the one other thing I really wanted to watch that is coming out in the fall season is what's it called? Eikyu Shonen. The story about slightly adult like looks like characters that look like they're in their 30s-ish being what's it called, being idols or trying to be idols. I'm so excited for that. You don't remember, it's beyond the list of voice actors, which is like Toshiyuki Morikawa and Daisuke Hirakawa and Jun Fukuyama. Who else? Hold on. Okay. Katsuyuki Konishi and Nozomu Sasaki. Yeah, right? Like it's gonna be I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. Middle-aged, that's middle-aged, I guess, in anime. Adult boys being idols is just a hilarious concept. So I'm pretty stoked for just for the list. Just the list of voice acting, but the concept of the show also kicks butt. That's in fall, so I think maybe I picked Barry as one show for the season in fall. Oh, excuse me.
あなただけに挨拶ということですか？彼も随分と薄情ですね。
God damn it. Shut up.
本当ですね。怪我の状態だってまだちゃんと見てないのに。
カルディアさん。
These feelings. I like that she used the word heart, despite knowing that she didn't have the heart. She doesn't have a heart.
カルディアさんもここへ来た時とは大違いですね。
ええ、本当に。出会った時はまるで人形。って、これ決して
I
否
mean,
定的な意味じゃなくてね。
staying that was going to be impossible. Considering that
実に悔しい、実に悔しいが、すげえ嬉しくもある。
considering that you know, I had to hang around with these freaking characters.
人間になったって話さ。男も女も愛を知って初めて人間になる。へえ、深いね。誰の言葉だい？
He's gonna say himself, right?
俺の言葉だ。資源だろ？
Yeah.
泥棒が
Never mind, I take it back.
途端にありがたみが薄れるね。
一瞬で属性にまみれた感じになりますね。
決まってんだろ。恋するお嬢さんの大事な願いを叶えに行くのさ。
All right, time to go. Time to go chase the brat who won't say what he wants.
あいつらはオートモービルでここまで来てたんだな。俺も物音に反応して目だけは覚ましてたからな。まあ、それが何かまでは気づかなかった。
You're coming home whether you like it or not, idiot.
ついでに言えば、そこの門前に真新しい轍があるし、まず間違いねえだろ。相変わらず耳がいいよね、ルパン。
Not the time, Victor.
興味が出てくるくらいだ。
Not the time, Fran.
近くで痕跡を見てみましょうか。この地面の削れ方を見る限り、彼らは未だロンドン内にいる可能性が高いですね。
え、なんで？
この方向に続く道はロンドン市街まで一本道です。
Hey, Karu. Thank you for stopping by.
ロンドンの外へオートモービ
Hope
ル
you're
で
having a good
このまま安く
Friday.
通り過ぎて
Good lead up to
外壁に
your
向かった方がどこを行
weekend.
くのにも楽ですよ。陽動目的でないならばロンドン市街に目的地があると見て間違いないでしょうね。
わかりやすい足跡残しやがって。ファンの野郎、よっぽど気持ちが乱れてやがる。さあさあ、皆様お立ち会い。我らが誇る猟犬様の登場だぜ。
Oh, wait, we're bringing Cece? We're bringing Cece? Let's go.
まさか シシーに追わせようっていうの？
なあ、うちの姫様が来てから
Hey, Snowy.
俺にも心を
How's
開い
it
てくれ
going?
るようになってよ。
Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're also having a good Friday.
マジなの？広い主である俺には未だ心を開いてないってのに。
I've rest as usual. Nah, actually, so I took a few breaks. I actually spent the beginning just like talking too much about Arknights, and then I spent the break on the hour talking too much about anime. So I'm going until 5:30 if that changes anybody's schedule. So yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit longer. So you only missed about half. But all that half was like exposition. We literally spent the first hour of this stream watching them talk. Not even watching text go down the screen with voice acting sometimes. I'm doing pretty good, Snowy. Thank you for asking. It's been a day. It's been a long day.
気配があるんだ。
Trying to
警備は万端ということか。
trying to decide how I'm gonna spend my weekend. Some part of me knows for sure I'm just gonna lay on my ass and just read manga for like 4 or 5 hours. But some part of me also knows that he should probably do things. Like he should probably get some stuff done. Because shit's only gonna get more difficult to do later on. So we're gearing up to be closer and closer to Anime Expo, which means I have a lot more work coming up.
少しでも生き残っていることを祈るよ。
It's 9:24 you're at, so gotcha. 19:24. My bad.
演出としては素晴らしい。
Cat Cracker, to be fair, like part of me doing that is like a lot of the times during the weekend, like I'll want to do stuff, but I'll hit this middle ground where I don't work on anything very hard, and so I will just kind of like sit on the computer and just like do random shit and like not like laze around, like just watch like random match videos and stuff like that, not actually get anything done. So rather than that, what I'll do is I'll actually like I'll do nothing. Like I'll just read manga for fun, and then I will I'm more likely to get stuff done afterwards. Hey Mia, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a good Friday. Here you go.
この方角。なるほど。そういうことですか。あちらにはセントポール大聖堂があります。噂では
If I can sleep in tomorrow, I was kind of forced to sleep in. So, I think I've said this before, but generally speaking, the time that I sleep and the time that I wake up generally doesn't allow me for a lot of sleep because of my family. But it's pretty much, but funnily enough, one time my family actually, like my entire family was gone by like 7 a.m. So I woke up at 7 because of everybody's movement, but I was still so freaking tired that I just immediately went back to sleep, right? And I slept until like literally an hour 30 before the stream started on Thursday. So like I got sleep finally, but like at the expense of waking up at 1:30 and like freaking panicking because like, oh crap, I have to do the stream, and like I basically just mashed everything together to make a launch stream, which is not what I want to do for my launch streams. Normally I want to like make them look really nice, but ended up working out.
へえ、壮観だなこれ。これをバンとアレスターの2人でやったってなら相当なもんだね。
どうやら全員気絶させられているだけですね。
You can never tell if Saint Germain is being like facetious or he's like just being a dick.
ねえねえ。
Alright,
どう見てもあの人たち友好的な態度じゃないよね、これ。
Like, are you genuinely impressed? Oh!
ここは私が
Oh
お話
shit!
ししましょうか。皆さんは中へどうぞ。
Oh shit, battle CG.
バンを救うのでしょ。なら迷わずに進みなさい。彼にその点が。
That's his charm? Oh, look at the smile. Look at the smile. Oh, he's so happy.
僕も残りますよ、伯爵。僕も僕なりに。
Look at him, he's so happy. He's so ready to stab people.
ありがたい申し出ですね。では、お力を借りるとしましょうか。
さあ行って、ルパン、インピ。彼女とバンを頼むよ。
Oh, I need to write something down. Hold on. Yeah, we should leave because I don't want to see what Saint Germain is going to do to them.
正面から飛び込むのはさすがにリスクがでかい。迂回して銃声を追うぞ。
Because that shit is going to look gruesome. We're just gonna come back later and like we're gonna see Victor like standing far away from the pile of corpses that Saint Germain created, while Saint Germain is just like has his arm that has the blade on it just completely bloodied with blood on his face and shirt, and just absolutely smiling. No, he is full of blood. He doesn't normally get this blood. He doesn't get this bloody ever, but he is just so happy to start stabbing people. And then he just goes, "Oh crap! Oh, this is my favorite shirt. Damn it!
建物の構造はシンプルだ。
Shouldn't I do this every single time I start stabbing people." It's just so much fun stabbing people, you know? Just get you lost in the moment.
っておい、後ろからも来てんだけど。
挟み撃ち。腐ってもエリート機関ってか。ここは俺とインピーが引き受ける。先に行け、カルディア。
Oh, we're doing the anime thing. I'll hold them off. You go along.
大丈夫。そりゃバンやサンちゃんに比べたらあれだけどさ。俺たちもなかなかどうしてしぶといぜ。
Yeah, Impy is just a tank. Impy is a tank, and Lupin here is deception and CC. So you guys can do it. They can do it.
俺たちの代わりにバンの横っ面叩いといてくれよ。
任せろ。愛は無敵。そんじゃルパン、俺の活躍足引っ張んないでよ。
はっ、そりゃこっちのセリフだっつうの。同時踏むんじゃねえぞ、インピー。
Those two can fight really well, though. Impy should make some like you know, in the world of you know, what's it called? In the world of steampunk London, he should make some like heat vision goggles. And you can combo that stuff. Oh yeah. Like crazy this background is.
おやおや、これは珍客だ。どうして姉さんがこんなところにいるのかな？
なぜ記念
Is it?
なんとも予期せぬ出来事だな。
カルディア。
More coffee. Oh. They have regular guards here too. Hello?
あいつらと共に追ってきたのか。なぜそんなこと、どうしてわざわざ危険な目に遭おうとするんだ。カルディア。
What? This is the wrong end. I know this is a bait. This answer's bait. This answer's bait. I'm gonna do it because it's the right one, but it's bait. Because that's how Otome games work. But I have to. I have to. You just gotta walk into the traps sometimes. Oh, look at him. He's so
やだな
happy.
姉さん。突然何を言い出すかと思ったら愛だって何がおかしいって？全部おかしいに決まってるじゃないか。姉さんは人を愛することも人に愛されることもない。
Well, that second one's whatever you want to argue about the first one. That second one's factually not true.
だってそうでしょ。気持ち、思い、心、愛冗談じゃない。姉さん、あなたは怪物だ。怪物がそんなもの持つはずがないんだよ。
黙れ。フィーニス。カルディアン。こいつが怪物。それが何だと言うんだ。
Some people like monsters. This is the way it works. I've seen Twitter.
私のために。ただお前を打ち果たすだけだ。
はあ、そういうくだらないやりとり、本当にやめてほしいな。愛だのなんだの。姉さんはどこまで僕を怒らせたいの？父様もきっと悲しまれてしまう。そこの浅い器のくせに。
Wait, would he?
父様を拒絶するつもりなの。
Isn't it like every creator's wish to make a homunculus like as close as possible to a human?
何を言っている？
Like that's every like creator of a homunculus's wish. Every single one. Like no one makes a homunculus like to just be a person. and then like, I don't know. Or like be half a person. It's like, what's the point? You can do that with a robot. If you're smart enough to make a homunculus, you're probably smart enough to make a freaking robot.
これはわざわざ武器を下ろすとは。フィニス。
別に大した意味なんてないよ。先に撃たせてあげようと思ってさ。僕を殺す最高のチャンスをあげる。ほら、やってみなよ、ヘルシング。
Oh no.
僕が君に絶望を教えてあげるから。君のくだらない願いは未来永劫叶うことはない。
Wow, he's real evil. This stupid little tiny top hat. And that's the end of the game. That's the end of the game. Oh no, he's alive.
どうしたの？もっと遠慮せずにさ、頭でも心臓でも好きに打ってみなよ。
望み通りにしてやる。
Yes, Yuki, or I almost said his voice actor's name. Finis is a he, yes. Yeah, go get Saint Germain. He's real good at least making him die for a bit. What was it, Avarast? Was it the Leia buns? The Leia buns throw you off? So if this is the case, let's say, I guess if this is his actual body, then and he can like recover it, then every other time, like he's just pretended to be dead once he gets stabbed, which is clever. Oh no! Turned me into ground beef. Visually, everything. Only the voice was hinting at me. I mean, that's, you know, that's by design. Wait, did I read that wrong? Finis is on the floor covered in blood up here. Oh, okay, so that's it is body doubles. We are Finis. We are Finis.
間違いなく僕自身だからね。さて、次は僕の番かな。
Damn, it was body doubles. But I kind of generally like androgynous designs. I was, before I knew what that word was, I was really interested in androgynous designs. My very first like favorite character in KOF was King. And it was entirely because I thought it was the coolest thing in the world that a woman was named King and she did Muay Thai. I was like, this is peak design. 8-year-old Sammy was like, this is peak design. 7, I think, actually? No, 7? 7 or 8. Something like that. You know, before I could put actual thoughts together, that it was a very much the clashing concept of using a male's royal position for a woman. I was like, that's cool. So I totally feel you. And then I actually ended up just liking a lot of those characters. Kai, Leo from Tekken. Regina King is a phenomenal name. You're absolutely right.
僕が姉さんを殺せない？残念だけど、それは違うよ。僕は姉さんを殺すのをずっと我慢してたんだ。ずっと我慢してた。本当は姉さんを殺す口実が欲しかった。たとえ姉さんがいなくなっても、僕が必ず父様の計画を実現させてみせる。そうだよ。姉さんなんていらないんだ。
Oh no. Bombs again? My favorite character of all anime world is Orochimaru. Hell yeah! Orochimaru is so sick.
それ、何の音かな？アレスター。
I'm a big Orochimaru fan too. Avras, have you watched Boruto at all?
これは合図だよ、フィニス。
合図？
そう。ようやく君を殺す準備が整ったというね。さあ、最終章へ移るとしようか。
In the process of it still. Have you gotten to any part where there Orochimaru exists? Or they show Orochimaru, I should say. Now we're getting the bad noise library. Listen, we only have a certain amount of noises. That's the best one, Helba.
なぜ僕の映画。
単純なことだ。そこにいるのは君の兵ではない、フィニス。
Yeah, I'm cool. You're not. You're annoying. And a child looking.
アレスター。
気分はどうだね、フィニス。普段すべてが手の内にあると考えている君からすれば、今の状況は新鮮で。
No worries, you're good. I was asking Everest, have you seen Orochimaru in the show yet? You've probably just heard of him because of Mitsuki, but have you seen him yet? Pretty much anytime he actually gets to go off in that show, it's so cool. Oh no, the twist! The twist! The story did really well to get you to forget about Azoth, though. Now that I think about it, I totally wasn't thinking about that this whole time. Because they push the love part as being like the most important part of the story right now, and so and then Finis is the other part, and then it just completely dropped the Azoth. Okay, cool. You have seen it. Yeah, I personally like Orochimaru in Boruto is actually so cool. Like being able to cheer for that character is a real treat, actually.
かのアイザックの血を引き継いだと言われるだけはあるな。少々侮りすぎて。
Yeah, he doesn't show up all that often in Boruto, but that's by design, right? Because Naruto's keeping him around because he's a benefit to the village. So he's like, yeah, you can have as much funding and do whatever you want as long as you're doing stuff that's beneficial to the village and also you don't do anything bad. And Naruto's so strong that you can definitely keep him in check. But being able to cheer for Orochimaru is such a treat.
何をバカなことを。アレスタ、何を言っている。
Wow, Koyama was the bad guy. Who would have seen this coming?
何も間違ってなどいない。アゾットは私だよ。バン、カルディア君。
Yeah, the Boruto's a real good treat. I think I got a lot of flack because it wasn't as edgy as Naruto was, but it had no reason to be. But it's a good show in itself. And let me tell you, it is mostly filler because the manga isn't very far, but a lot of the filler is very good. Because they always knew that there was going to be filler. It wasn't like an anime in the 90s that started up and they were like, ah, crap, we're going to run into this. We were starting to make episodes and oh, we're caught up. Oh shit, I guess we got to make filler for like the next 6 weeks. Ooh, finally. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Boruto. I really like the show. In any part where the show actually gets to go off, it's few and far between, unfortunately, but it's still very good. There's a lot of really good fillers in Naruto too, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of filler that kind of treads water in Naruto as well. There is a lot less water treading in the Boruto filler because I think they knew when they started the anime way beforehand that it was always going to have filler. So all of the filler is based gives character development to something. If you remember Asuma, this is my favorite example ever because I love her. Asuma's daughter, Mirai, has this whole arc with her hanging out with Kakashi and Guy. And since she's young and she's heard about all of the heroes from the Great Ninja War, right? She's like, oh wow, Kakashi and Guy, absolute heroes, people who are literally saved the planet. These are people who are and then she realizes that halfway through this mission that she goes on to with Kakashi and Guy, that Kakashi and Guy are actually just asshats. They're complete jokes. They're not the stoic and amazing characters. They're not the stoic and amazing fighters that have saved the world and are heroic, cape blowing in the wind type of heroes. They're legit dummies. They're just jokes and they're just hanging out as friends. And Mirai's oh, they're just dummies. And it's a really fun little arc of her discovering that her heroes are also human. And then they actually attach it to the Akatsuki. There's a guy who ends up being a follower of Hikan and kind of goes nuts.
実に愉快。フィニス。
But yeah, filler is great. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't mind filler at all. But if you don't have a plan for your filler and your filler just treads water and doesn't do anything, then it's pointless. But you can always make filler a concept or a way to create stories for characters that don't get enough limelight, right? Especially in a show like Boruto, where there's a bunch of characters that won't get the limelight in the main story, that could get the limelight in these fillers, because there's a lot of characters from the original Naruto that are just older and have changed the way that their lives work. And so you could, like, push to the next step, which is really cool. Like, I love that. Yeah, I don't know if you care at all, Avarice, for that filler, but like that whole set of filler is actually him just trying to go to a scene in one of the makeout books that Kakashi reads. Their whole trip, they travel across the land to go to really actually see a scene from one of the makeout books. I forgot which makeout book is which one of the makeout books it is. But like they literally go together just to see it. Alright, I actually talked too much through this. So there you go. Alright, sorry. I know I talked too much about Boruto while I'm playing this. Okay. So wait, he's killed him? There's an explosion? Okay, so I thought I missed something, but I didn't, actually. Oh, that part of Kakashi where he just likes reading about, like, just reading smut. Yeah, that's just hilarious. That's pretty much all he does in Boruto after he's not, if he's not training anybody, like literally all he does is just sit in a tree and read. Sounds like a wonderful life. Why is Alster's like, I'm threatening you with exposition? Yeah, that's one of the parts in the story. Is that he creates a code for people to figure out who Pain was. Wait, was that in one of the makeout books? Was he referencing one of the makeout books? I totally don't remember that part. I do remember the part where he makes the code. Oh no, Alstar's officially the best villain of all time.
私の趣味のようなものだ。
I have a plan. I'm not telling you what it is. Oh crap, I'm out of ideas.
私は人間という生物に対し人間は美しい。しかしその美しさはどこにあるのだと君は考える。私は
It's been so long since I've seen that scene, so I mean, it's been a while.
美しさが
I'm not gonna remember everything. I'm already bad at remembering normal
ただ
things.
見たいのだよ。このロンドンが、イギリスが、世界が人の美しさに。
やめろ、アレスタ。そんなくだらない冗談を。
Hello. My name is Van Helsing, and I've either betrayed or been betrayed by literally everybody in my life.
君たちは私に騙されていたと。バン、君は優秀だった。君とフィーニスは理想的なまでに互いを憎む。結果、その間に私はフィーニスの不死の原因を突き止め、彼に完全な
Are we gonna learn how you killed him?
本当に感謝しているよ、バン。フィーニスが消えたことで、私はやっと私の祝願を果たすことができる。
I mean, they like had it happen and like haven't talked about it yet.
フィーニスに復讐？なぜそんな必要？
お前も家族を人質に取られていただろう。
Oh no. I had a thought, but I guess it's not true.
戦争が終わった後
Azoth was the person who killed his family.
ああ、あれは嘘だよ。
バカ。お前の家族が殺されたことは、お前の家族の遺体も私はこの目で見ている。
ああ、言い方が悪かったかな。
Oh shit, speaking of
殺され
Naruto.
たという部分が嘘だ。あれらは私自身の手で。では種明かしをする。
God.
これも私には必要な生き方だ。バン、2年前の吸血鬼戦争時、フィーニスは君の家族を人質に取ってはいない。
Hold on, I need to set
彼ら
something
も
up.
すべて私がやったことだ。そして戦争終結後、君の家族を殺せと命じたのはフィーニスではない。私だ。現場にフィーニスの仕業であるという分かりやすい証拠を残すことで、君の殺意を誘導した。君を見込んでいた。君の強い執念をもってすれば、フィーニスを殺すことも可能だろう。
Okay,
つまり君は私に利用されて
there
い
you
た。
go.
私の剣として、都合の良い駒として、君の復讐心という手綱を私が握っていたのだよ。
いつからだ。いつからそんな考えを。
All the time, since the beginning.
君に出会ったその時からだ。
Since I realized you're stupid.
バンヘルシング。
貴様。まさか。
ヒドゥンストレングス。何を隠そう。この手法を考案したのは他ならぬ私だから。
Oh shit.
今ではこの
Oops.
どんな命令でも聞く優秀な殺人鬼を作り上げるに至った。
Oh,
殺してやる
crap.
殺してやるぞ
What?
アレスター
Did he always have hidden strength?
いい
Oh no, he did.
だが
There was a point where he was like, "Ah, I have to do it," and then he did, and he does it, and then you're like, "What the hell happened?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it," and he walks away. So he did always have it.
まあ憤っているところ悪いが今の君では私と対峙する資格すらないせめてこの程度の数は余裕を持って打ち払ってくれ今日のところは一足先に失礼するタワーブリッジに来たまえすべてを知った君
What?
歓迎し
He's just gonna walk away.
待て
Bye.
ではなバン再び会えること
待てアレスター
He really does. Oh, it's time to go nuts. Oh, let me see the CG. Oh, I'm doing it all for you. I am doing it all for you.
君の他君という唯一無二の存在を作り出すためのものなのだから
Oh, is All-Star like a couple characters mashed together? Wow! Chapter 13. We got through the chapter. Okay, we'll see how much we can get done for the rest of this. We did say we're going to until 5:30. Lionheart's like, please don't make my job harder. I am already going through it. Oh, maybe if all of those prisoners have hidden strength too, or he gave them to him. Yeah, I guess so. Oh shit, it's like all going south, like all of it. It's like all going bad.
そんなもの報告されなくても知っている。
いえ、それがたった1時間の間に
80件余りもの報告が。そんなバカな。
I really want. I really am just imagining the moment where like Van Helsing and Saint Germain meet up with each other again, right? And Van Helsing is covered with the blood of his enemies, right? Which is like, you know, like multiple, like there's a bunch of enemies there, right? There's like, you know, like 10 or 20, and he's fighting them all off, and he's just covered in their blood. And like he meets Saint Germain in a while, right? And Saint Germain's also covered in blood, like from head to toe, but it's from like 2 people because he just went freaking nuts. He's like, oh, you also fought like 30 people? He's like, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
はあ、何これ、何が起きてんの。
どうやら各所で争いが起きているようですね。
それにしたってこんな一斉に。
騒ぎの原因、どうやらあいつらみてえだな。
Oh, they already met up. Don't worry, the Fran the healer has some potions for you. Okay, you say highly skilled, but you saw it. But you saw it, Saint Germain. There's always a very distinct difference between people who can see attacks and people who cannot.
はいはい、慌てないの。俺が恋する乙女を引き止めるほど野暮だと思う。
Oh, that's a sound.
いわゆる追跡装置。バンには発信機をつけておいたから、許しなくても問題なし。
Look at him, he's so proud of himself.
それは君に預けておくよ。それが一番必要なのは間違いなく。
We put a tracker on Van Helsing because he just freaking leaves whenever he wants.
俺たちはヤードと協力して事態の早期解決を図る。バンのことはお前に任せる。
He really did. Impy really did. I hope that just that like air tagging just like transfers from one character to the next. Like if you're in Lupin's route, like you just tag Lupin instead.
街はこんな状態なんだ。君も無理はしないで。
それではカルディアさん。私が彼の元までエスコートしましょう。
Oh, I really hope Saint Germain's just so happy. Look at him.
追払いをするナイトが必要でしょうから。
カルディア。
Saint Germain just like I am so ready to stab somebody.
Azot アゾットの正体が黄昏の指揮官だと。
ええ。
なんと独立した機関とはいえ内部にそのような輩がいたとは。
Listen, it's been a really long time since Saint Germain's been able to stab somebody. And he so thoroughly enjoys stabbing people. It's like his favorite thing.
今アレスターを捕らえてもこの混乱は収まりません。
Yeah, and sometimes the monthly quota doesn't get filled, right? There's just not enough things happening sometimes. So, and then that monthly quota gets carried over.
それなら被害を減らすことに集中し
So once he starts stabbing, he's like, okay, well, I have a lot of opportunities to stab people.
大丈夫だって。
Should get all of this out of the way right now.
あの子もついてるんだしさ。陰険メガネな猛獣も心を開く最強の猛獣使いさ。
Impy literally quoting womanly wiles as the strongest tool anybody can have.
つまりどういうことだ。さっぱりわからんが。うわ、ショルメ。
Oh,
レオンハルト
forgot.
君はもう少し色恋沙汰に明るくなるべきだね。
Completely forgot.
さて、恋の行方はさておき、我々にも
Just womanly wiles. They're gonna save the day once again.
みんな話を聞いてくれ。
Helsing's been doing his best to avoid
なんかわかったのか？
influence via womanly wiles, but it comes for us all.
これまでのアゾット事件、そのすべてをつなぐ糸がね。彼らが狙っているのは。
宮殿。アレスターは本気でこの国を潰す気なのか？
犯罪者に常識は通用しないさ。これだけ多くのデータが得られれば、アレスターがアゾットとしてどのような命令を行ったのかは明白。
Why?
彼らはこの混乱に合わせ、ヤードと軍がロンドンに散った後、政府を、いや、正しくはバッキンガム宮殿を。
Oh, he's literally trying to take over London.
なんだと？
耳の近くで大声禁止。
I don't know if Impy, I don't know if you have the right to say that.
落ち着きたまえ。意図が分かっているなら、先回りして叩けばいいだけのこと。保証するよ。
だが、なんだよ。
ここまでの犯罪を引き起こす知能を持つ。それだけの頭があれば、なおのこと理解できない。国一つ転覆するのは、そうたやすくない。その程度、理解していそうなものだが。他に目的があるってこと。さあね、そこまではわからない。
アレスターが何を考えてるか知らねえが、俺たちは俺たちにできることをやるだけだ。
Oh, here I go stabbing again.
Oh お待たせしました。
Oh my god. This guy is too strong. He is not normal. Damn, he's actually the final boss?
ご心配なく気絶しているだけですよ。あなたに血の色は似合いませんから。
Oh my god. Oh, it's back. It's back. It's Canis.
なるほど。このタイミング。わ、カルディアさん。
Oh no.
任せどうぞ先へ。
No, I want to watch you stab more people. It's fun. Well, I guess he's not stabbing them anymore.
バンを救うのでしょ。あなたの幸せがそこにあるのなら、私はそれを全力で支えますよ。それに乙女の幸せを支えるのは紳士の務めですから。さあ、行ってください。後ろは振り向かず。
Which one? Helsing or not Helsing? Saint Germain or the armored guy here? Armor guy? Gotcha. Sainty G. Yeah, Saint Germain's so great. He's just so. His entire character is made up by the Oya Oya sound. Oh no! The alleyway where only good things happen. I thought I told you to stop being stupid. Because we're both not listening to each other, I guess. But next stream we can finish the route and probably do an extra story. Do the extra story? Oh, okay, good. Then they'll probably aim for that next stream and just shoot for finishing it no matter what. God damn it, Helsing. Oh shit.
わからない。
I did not expect Kabedon.
お前は一体何なんだ。なぜ私を追いかける。状況を理解しろ。基地に向かうんだぞ。私にお前は必要ない。おとなしく奴らの元へ戻れ。死ぬかもしれないんだぞ。バカ、そんな保証はどこにもない。
Oops.
お前が大切なんだ。
He said it!
傷ついてほしくない。お前に死んでほしくない。大切に思うからこそ遠ざけているのに。何なんだお前は。頼むからもう私に関わるな。カルディ
I mean, we're obviously.
どうしてそこまで。これ以上私を困らせないでくれ。私には幸せになる権利など。この戦いが終われば、私は今度こそお前の前から姿を消そう。礼を言わせてくれ。カルディア、こんな私を愛してくれてありがとう。
God damn it! This is probably as good a place as any to stop. This freaking guy, Van Helsing. He's making it real hard. He's making it real freaking hard. Wait, that's what happened for Fit? Oh, right. Hold on. There you go.